Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to December's first Q&A. Oh my God, are y'all ready for Christmas? Okay, so as you know, if you've not been on my channel, we just answer some questions that you all have given me via email, Facebook, comments on videos, Instagram, and whatnot. So let's get started, everybody. Our first question: how do I know how much money to accept? So that depends. Let's talk a little bit about where you live. Now, as we know, if you are in a low cost of living area, that $15 an hour goes a lot farther than a high cost of living area. I would check what the going rate is for in-person brick and mortar jobs are in your area. So if you are working as a customer service representative, you can actually just go on Monster, Career Builder, whatever, look up customer service jobs in your area, so you know that if a customer service job is paying $19 an hour brick and mortar, that's about what you need to negotiate for. Not saying you'll get it, but negotiate. If you are looking for those higher level paying customer service jobs, a lot of healthcare and banks pay more than others. Working directly with the company usually pays more than a third party company. Okay. How much should I hold back for taxes? So I am not a tax professional. Please call H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt, whoever does your taxes. For myself, only speaking for myself, I hold back $30 of every $100 I make. And that isn't taking into account deductions. So 30% is good. That was a short question. Okay, do you take regular work from home breaks? I do. Because I work for LiveOps, which is a 1099 company, I am able to create my own schedule. So what I work is I work 2 to 3 hours, then take an hour-long break so I can stretch my legs, take a walk. Right now, you notice I've got a Fitbit. I am on a women's YouTube Fitbit challenge, so we compete by doing our steps. I try for the month of November to get between 7 and 10,000 steps a day, 7 days a week. I'm still fat and short, so, we'll just see how that goes. So yeah, there is all that. But it's good to schedule breaks, burnout, getting demotivated. It's difficult working from home if you are not socialized. Give some time management tips. So I don't have kids, but I wake up about 2 hours earlier, at least if I work in the mornings, and I make myself, you all know, I drink coffee. I love coffee. I love soda. I love tea. So what I do for myself is I wake up. I am not a morning person. I have got to have a couple cups of coffee, a couple cups of iced tea, peach tea, raspberry tea. Those are my favorites. Currently, I'm drinking peach tea, and I like to take a walk in the morning. I'm not a big breakfast person, but if there's like some fruit, an apple, banana, whatever, oatmeal, sometimes I'll eat it. And then just get my computer booted up. I read my YouTube comments, answer Facebook questions and direct messages. I answer emails. I log in to see what's going on at work on their message boards. And then I just kind of go from there. So those are one of the good time management things. I try to do most of my stuff the night before for the morning. So I actually take my shower the night before. In the morning, I do brush my teeth again. I have my mints. I need to get more mints. But I've got peppermints, spearmints, spearmints, wintergreen, those sort of mints. I like to chew a couple of mints. They kind of wake me up. So that is pretty much the time management that I do. I make sure that I am not rushed to go into work. I make sure that I can log into all of my systems. I don't start work until it's time, but I make sure that I'm not having tech issues. Also, the night before, I do all my Windows updates while I'm sleeping so that there's no issue with that. What is a SME? A SME. SME stands for Subject Matter Experts. Now, these are not supervisors or team leads. They can be. But a subject matter expert is a representative who has mastered the material. They are people who can answer 90 to 95% of all the newbie questions that people have. They're very knowledgeable with both the technical aspect as well as product and service knowledge. So a SME is somebody who might be called on to ask and assist new representatives. I don't know that they're paid more. Some companies do, some companies don't. But that often is a stepping stone to go from a regular representative to supervisor team lead. But SMEs are awesome. You know, if your company has subject matter experts, take advantage of that. Okay. Is it easy to turn off your work mode at the end of the day? I break my day up, so I pretty much work split shifts. So what that does is I work 2 to 3 hours, take an hour off, 2 to 3 hours, hour off. And I don't work that schedule 5 days a week. Thursday mornings I take off because there's some errands I like to run on Thursdays. Sunday afternoons I take off, but sometimes on Saturdays I work. Sometimes Sunday mornings I work and then take time off during the week. I'm diabetic and I have a couple of health conditions, so I do have doctor's appointments. I make that time up during the weekend. So I do try to transition a little bit. I don't overwhelm myself. There's self-care, work, break, work, self-care. So you can see in the background, I've got my incense, I got my Bath and Body Works. That's kind of my free-for-all table there that you see. And, you know, I just kind of go from there on that, you know. But I definitely have an easier time this year turning off the work mode. I'm not running myself ragged, trying to work a lot of hours all at once. So taking those small breaks has definitely helped me. Okay, so everybody, thank you so much for being part of our Q&A for today. If you like these Q&A videos, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button as well as the bell notification. You all have a great day, and I will see you next time.